Alliance took care of test number 1 of the week yesterday with ease. A big victory over the Perry Panthers. Today, it is test number 2 against a regional finalist from last season. JFK Catholic and Alliance up next on SmeeSports.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove, Neighbor Nation, we will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Back into left field, say goodnight to that baseball.
This is another one, it's back to back Jacks for KSU Tuscarawas. Needs the point, and it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
Good afternoon from Alliance High School, home of the Aviators, as today we have an OHSAA clash on hand between the Aviators and the JFK Catholic Eagles. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon live on SmeeSports. A good one on hand today. You have JFK Catholic, a team last season who made it all the way to the regional finals before Hillsdale knocked them out 3-0. And then Alliance, a team who made it to the district semis last season, but so far this year, so good. 2-0 record, 2-1 win against Massillon, and a big win last night, 17-2 over the Perry Panthers, and that win was spurred on by an impressive bottom of the 4th inning. 14 runs crossed for the Aviators. They look to replicate that magic. Obviously, they're not expected to score 17 runs again today, but in some way, shape, or form, at least somewhat replicate yesterday. Maybe get 10 runs on a very talented Eagles side. Whichever way you look at this game, though, it is going to be a battle. Both teams are hungry. JFK Catholic 1-0 on the year, a 3-0 win against Salem this past weekend. And Salem, they are a very good baseball team, so that is what Alliance will have to deal with here for JFK Catholic. They will have a lot of heavy hitters and a lot of players who have been around this program for a number of years. They have 5 main guys, and every year that they've been in the program, they have found a way to get better and better. We'll toss things over to our in-house PA announcer, and he will get us underway. It's the Aviators and the Eagles on this beautiful Tuesday evening in Alliance.
Between Warren JFK and Alliance High School. The starting lineup for JFK. Head coach Jim Chiavatti. Number 13 starting in center field, Andrew LaRolla. Number 1, Lucas Mealy in second basement. Number 5 pitching, Taggart Carviangia. Number 11 in the right field, Dom Ryan. Number 16 catching, Michael Bartoon. Number 4, Landon Snyder is the shortstop. Number 10, Trevin Rink is at third base. Number 15, Graham Cease is the designated hitter. Number 34, Freddie Volchak is at first base. And number 2 is playing left field, Lucas Morrison. Now your starting lineup for your host Aviators. The shortstop, number 2, Michael Blackwell. The second baseman, number 11, D'Angelo Fisk. The pitcher, number 1, Bo Davis. The designated hitter, number 6, Valentino Fisk. The third baseman, number 0, Lincoln Reese. At first base, number 30, Charlie Ecke. In left field, number 3, Cam Bertrand. In right field, number 45, Ben Craig. And in center field, number 20, Brady White. And catching, number 7, Gavin Schrader. They are under the direction of head coach Jeff Graffis.
Once again, good afternoon from Alliance High School, as today we have some OHSAA baseball on hand between the Aviators and the Warren JFK/JFK Catholic Eagles. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. On the bump for the Aviators, it is Bo Davis. He is wearing number 1, and if yesterday was any indicator for his talent, then look out. Bo Davis is one of the top players in this program. No matter where he plays, whether it be him hitting, him catching, or him on the mound, he can make plays happen for the Aviators, and that is exactly what they need from him tonight. Looking at JFK starters, La Paula, Mealy, and Carfengia will be the first 3 due up to hit in the top of the first inning for the visitors. Yesterday, Alliance 17 to the final over Massillon Perry. Everybody got involved in that hit parade. A lot of guys now sitting with an above 400 batting average. Looking around at the sheet, you have Bo Davis at 429, Lincoln Reese at 400, Fisk at 429, and you have 2 guys in the 600s, and Ben Craig, who is now 2 for 3 on the year, and Brady White, who is 3 for 5. A lot of talent on this Alliance squad, and they will look to have a great game, number 3 on the year. Yesterday, everybody doubted them, but now the doubters have been silenced. But still, a few of them, as scarce as they may be, still exist, and tonight's game is about proving them wrong. Speaking of doubters, Warren JFK, after last year losing in the regional final, a real gut punch to them. They look for redemption now, and they have a very good chance to get it here. They look to start the year 2-0. Time at Alliance High School is now 5:04 p.m. Davis peering in to the lefty, LaPala, and we are underway. First pitch ball from Davis, 1-0 the count. LaPala, a top talent, batted just above 250 his sophomore year, but now he is all the way up to 352 as of last season. The 1-0. Low again, 2-0 the count. Yesterday, we saw Valentino Fisk on the bump for the Aviators. He threw the first 3 innings, and then to close things out, it was Brody Bugera who pitched 2 innings, allowing 1 hit. Corners creep, the pitch. Another one low. This one skips past the catcher, Schrader. 3-0 the count on LaPala. A very good start for Warren JFK. Patience in the box. Davis still looking to settle in for the Aviators. Davis sets and fires. And it is in there. First strike of the game from Bo Davis. Make it a 3-1 count. That is exactly what Davis needed, a get-right pitch and a pitch to put him on track to battle in this at-bat. Davis sets and fires. And it is a good spot, but not there. They're going to say it's there. Full count, 3-2. A very good spot from Davis. Count now full, 3-2. A big payoff pitch upcoming from Davis. The pitch, fouled away. Foul ball number 1 on the game. Yesterday, a big reason why Massillon Perry battled so well in the contest, the foul ball game. They were able to foul off almost, I would say, 20 pitches throughout 5 innings of work. Count remains full, 3-2. The payoff pitch, and it skips on in. It is a lead-off walk for LaPala, and that will put Warren JFK on the board. A good amount of patience in the box by LaPala. Obviously, he started off very good, 3-0 the count, and then all of a sudden he was able to battle it to 3-2. Davis just unable to win the day. Now up steps Lucas Mealy, the second baseman. First pitch is blocked by Schrader, 1-0 the count. Davis still looking to find his stride in Game 3. And time will be called. But once again, looking back to last year for Warren JFK, 21-9 their record from April 20th to May 4th, 12 straight wins. That was the bulk of their wins from last season. Ground ball up the middle, scooped up by Blackwell, and he will not be able to transfer it over. Put 2 ducks on the pond for Warren JFK. And that will be hit number 1 on the afternoon for either side. 2 runners on, and now here comes Taggart Carfangia, the pitcher. Carfangia committed to Chatham next year. He will go and play baseball for the Cougars. A very good Division III side over in Pennsylvania. Davis sets and fires. Cranked right up the middle. It is through into center field. A base hit. Taking the turn and running. It is LaPala. And LaPala will retreat to third. 3 batters, all 3 reach. Bases loaded for Dom Ryan. Talk about a good start for the visitors. Now the question is, can Ryan poke at least 1 in? 2 hits and 1 walk so far for the Eagles. Davis looking to hit his stride here. The pitch. A good spot, 0-1 the count. After Ryan, Michael Bartone, the catcher, steps in. Reese creeping over at third base. He is in the grass. Over at first base, Iki is eager and waiting. The 0-1, swing and a miss, and a good block by Schrader keeps it close. That was a massive block behind the dish by Gavin Schrader. If that ball gets past, it's 1-0 JFK. Instead, it's an 0-2 count. Davis looking for out number 1. Bo sets the pitch. And it's low. It bounces away, and that is how Warren JFK will score their first run. The ball skips wide, and the Eagles strike first in A-Town. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Warren JFK. 1-2, now the count on Ryan, and the pressure is off a little bit. Schrader will go and talk to Davis. Just an awkward hit off of the shin guard. He did everything right. He collapsed. He tried smothering the ball, but sometimes the ball just escapes, and from there's not really much that you can do. Either way, 1-2 the count on Ryan. Davis sets, checks the runner at 2. The pitch. Chopped in play. Davis will pick it up, and instead he lets it go. Foul ball. Davis wanted to attack that one, but made the right decision. If he would have fielded it, JFK would be on the board once again. Mealy will continue his trot back down the line to third. The count remains at 1-2 on Ryan. Davis in desperate need of out number 1. Davis sets, and he will step off. But Davis, the one and only Aviator on a PBR All-State team heading into the season, he was a Division III honorable mention. The 1-2, swing and a miss. The drop third, and there is the tag from Schrader. Strikeout number 1 on the day from Bo Davis retires Ryan for out number 1. A good battle there from Bo Davis. He is able to get the job done, but either way, Warren JFK in a very good spot right now, up 1-0, and runs 2 and 3 still in scoring position. It's Bartone's turn. And Bartone fouls away his first offering from Davis. 0-1 the count. But Davis, he just wants to let the Aviators get to the sticks. It will be Blackwell, Fisk, and Davis due up to hit in the home half of the first. Bo sets, checks the runner at second, and fires the 0-1. Cranked into center field, a good amount of carry, but it will be caught, and on the tag, Mealy will finally score from third. 2-0 Warren JFK on top. A very good cut there. It gets the job done, and the Eagles get run number 2. 2 down now on the sacrifice, and up steps Landon Snyder, the shortstop. 2-0 Warren JFK, your score. Only a runner at second base now for the Eagles. Davis sets. The first offering. Chopped foul awkwardly off the bat to the right side, but no, it's in play. It curves back, and Iki steps on the bag, retiring the side. An unorthodox way to get out number 3, but still a good way nonetheless. 2-run score from Warren JFK, and that is all the damage they get from a bases-loaded situation. We flip to the home half of the first inning. The Eagles soaring up 2-0. The Aviators are at the sticks when we return. Alliance looking for redemption offensively as we enter the home half of the first inning. 2-0 Warren JFK on top. Flashing back to yesterday, a very, I don't know what the word is to describe a 14-run inning. Great, elite, all-time great. Whichever way you want to say it, it's probably correct. 14 runs in one inning against a very good Massillon Perry side. That was one of the best single innings in Aviator baseball history. 1-0 the count on Blackwell, the shortstop. So far on the year, he is batting .333, 4 RBIs, and 2 stolen bags. Carfangia's 1-0, and it is off the plate, 2-0. Patient approach so far from Blackwell, known for his speed. Carfangia sets and fires. Cranked into right center field. It is in the gap. At least a single. Blackwell will turn. He goes to 2. He is in. He will continue chugging along. He is in there to third base. A leadoff triple for Michael Blackwell. Well, I guess yesterday wasn't quite a farce. What a cut by Blackwell. It will go down as a double, and he advances on the error to third. That was one smooth cut. Perfect execution from Blackwell. I saw during BP today, a lot of emphasis was hard ground balls, and they do the trick. There's another one over towards short. It is scooped up. The throw 2-1 is in time, and Blackwell is in safe at home. Fisk is able to push the run along. Blackwell scores from third, and Alliance is on the board. And the celebrations continue from the Aviator dugout. 2-1 now your score, and they are feeling a whole lot better now. Now we see Bo Davis step in. The pitch. Eye level, 1-0 the count. Davis has an opportunity to help out his cause offensively, but before he gets to defense. The 1-0 to Davis. And it is in there, 1-1, a good get right from Carfangia. Carfangia, a very talented pitcher. Every year that he's been in this program, he has been given more and more opportunities to be the pitcher that he is. Popped into shallow right center, and it is caught in right field. Ryan charges and calls it off for out number 2. Good reaction by the right fielder. A very difficult play to make. That is what I like to call the Bermuda Triangle. There are plenty of those on a baseball diamond. That is one of the most difficult ones to pick up, but credit to Ryan. He is a true pro for these Eagles, and he makes the play for out number 2. Now up steps the designated hitter, Valentino Fisk. First pitch to Fisk sails up high, 1-0 the count. Carfangia on the mound, Bartone behind the dish. Bolchak at first, Mealy at second, Snyder at short, Rank at third, and from left to right in the outfield, Morrison, LaPala, and Ryan, the Eagles defense. And once we flip back to the top of the second inning, we will set the Aviator defense. 1-1 the count on Valentino Fisk. He is batting .429 on the year, 4 RBIs, 1 double, and a 3.5 ERA through 2 outings. The 1-1. A little bit low for the ump's liking, 2-1. And time has been called. Fisk a chance to keep a potential potent first inning going. 2-1 the count. Carfangia takes his time, clutches behind and fires. Eye level once again to Valentino, 3-1. After Valentino Fisk, Lincoln Reese, the third baseman, is up next. 3-1 the count. Carfangia sets and fires. Skied over to our side and out of play. A good amount of power on the swing, but foul power. Full count on Valentino Fisk. Warren JFK looking to get out of the inning with no more damage. Full count, 3-2. Here is the payoff pitch. and it is above Fisk's head. A 2-out walk for Valentino Fisk puts the Aviators back on the base path. So the tying run now at first base. Up steps Lincoln Reese. Reese, a couple of good plays so far this season. Looking at his average, he is currently batting .400, 1 RBI, 1 double, and 1 stolen bag. He looks to turn one of those ones into a 2 here. Fouled away, 0-1 the count. Batter number 5 of the inning for the Aviators. JFK made it all the way up until their 6th hitter in the top of the frame. Carfangia checks Fisk over at first base. He will throw back the tag. Not in time. A good reaction over at first base by Fisk, and he is able to beat the tag from Bolchok. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Thought about it, but leaves it, and it is in there. 0-2 the count on Reese. And you could tell based on his body language, the moment that ball flew on through, he knew. 0-2 on Lincoln. Valentino Fisk gets his lead over at first base. The pitch misses upstairs just above the letters. Count now 1-2. But a big reason why Alliance was able to score 17 runs yesterday, hustle and patience in the box. They don't swing at just anything. Carfangia deals. And it is in there. A beautiful corner dot retires Reese and the side. Punch out number 1 on the afternoon for Carfangia. And we will head to the 2nd inning. Warren JFK 2, Alliance 1 your score live at Alliance High School. Back on for the top of the 2nd inning at Alliance High School. 3 runs combined in the 1st inning, and now we are ready to go for inning number 2. Davis will have to face the bottom of the Eagles' order. It's a first pitch strike from Davis. 0-1 the count on Trevin Rink. It's Rink, Cease, and Bolchok due up this inning for Warren JFK. Davis sets. Here's the 0-1. And it is low. 1-1 the count. Rank, the third baseman, looking to spark another good inning from Warren JFK. 2 hits so far for the Eagles. A good block from Schrader, but a ball nonetheless. 2-1 the count. The Eagles' next 5 games include home tilts against Mooney and Crestview, trips to St. John's and Geneva, and then the 5th game in the queue, a home game against Boardman on April 11th. That is next Friday. That pitch is fouled away. 2-2 the count. As for the Aviators, their next game is on Thursday against Cuyahoga Falls. We will have the broadcast for that game. Then Friday they host Green. We will not be here for that one. Then they make the trip to Akron to take on St. V's. We will be doing that game, and we will not be doing either leg of the home and away against Salem on the 8th and 9th. 2-2 the count, the pitch. Right in there on the break from Davis. One up, one down, and one punch out in the top of the second inning for Bo Davis. A beautiful, beautiful delivery. That is strikeout number 2 on the day for Bo Davis. Now Graham Cease steps in, the designated hitter, with one away, trying to get on the base path. First pitch is bobbled by Schrader. 1-0 the count. The count. Davis peering in. Davis will set. Here's the 1-0. Just above the letters, now 2-0. Warren JFK, they know that Davis struggled early on in this contest. They want him to be forced to make something happen over on the mound. And if he doesn't, they are more than happy to see all of these pitches fly by. Now a 3-0 count on Cease. Cease looking to energize the offense of JFK. The pitch. And he will not have to energize. He sees that one go to the dirt. A 4-pitch walk puts him over at first. Freddie Bolchuk, the 9-hitter and first baseman, now steps in for Warren JFK. A big chance for the pitcher from Saturday to have a very good impact on this team, even in the 9-hole. And that is a good start. It is sent to the right side and out of play. 0-1 now the count. But Bolchuk has had a very successful career for JFK so far. A very talented pitcher and a very talented hitter. I wouldn't be surprised to see him make the jump to the next level when the time comes. A good lead over at first base from Cease. Here's the 0-1. And it is in there. A good break from Davis. 0-2. A good get right at bat so far from Davis. The count. A good lead once again from Cease. The pitch. And it is in there. Poe, 2 great pitches in a row. Retires Bolchuk for out number 2. And not taking away from the foul ball, but 2 excellent pitches in a row. After that much good contact, I'm almost surprised to see him be that aggressive on his next offering. But either way, it gets the job done. 2 down. And we go back to the top of the order with Andrew LaPala. LaPala so far has walked for the Eagles, and time will be called. Schrader will go talk to Davis. Our next broadcast for Alliance or Marlington High Schools will be on Thursday here. I believe a 5:30 first pitch as Cuyahoga Falls makes the trip on over to do battle with the Aviators. We will have full video coverage of that one. Then on Friday, we are at Tri-C for a doubleheader as the Triceratops take on Clark State. 4:30 and 6:30 the first pitches. And then on Saturday, 12 p.m., we will be going over to North Royalton as the Bears take on Holy Name for the Green Waves, first game of 2025. Davis still getting ready to work against LaPala. The pitch. And a good delivery from Davis. After LaPala, if he is able to get on, Lucas Mealy would step in. Davis looking to retire the side. Cease still over at first base. The pitch. Well, upstairs. But either way, a very good start to this game from Warren JFK. They get 2 runs in the top of the first inning, and if their defense is able to hold up, that will go a long way. It might not be the most amount of runs, but then again, that is what Alliance did to Massillon and had a 2-1 win. The pitch, it is in there. Count now 1-2. Davis looking for his 4th strikeout of the game. So far this inning, strikeout, walk, strikeout. Davis comes set. Runner goes, the pitch. Ground ball right side over to second base. Scooped up, the throw is in plenty of time. Retiring the side. D'Angelo Fisk, a simple but a good play, is able to retire LaPaula. We flip to the home half of the second inning. No damage from Warren JFK. Alliance looks to tie it up or take the lead when we return. Bottom of the second inning here in Alliance, Ohio. So far, 2-1 the score in favor of Warren JFK. If you are just joining us, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. It is Iki, Burton, and Craig due up to hit for the Aviators in this frame. Those are your 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Carvangia ready to go on the mound for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. First pitch is chopped foul by Iki. 0-1 the count. Charlie Iki, a couple of good hits so far this year. He is at 200 for his average, 1 RBI and a double. I believe that is his only hit on the year, but it was a very good one yesterday afternoon. Here's the 0-1 from Carfangia. Ground ball over towards third. It is scooped up. The long throw is in time. A great extension over at first base by Balchuk is enough to retire Iki for out number 1. A very difficult snag over at third base, first off from Rink, but Balchuk able to get high enough to snag that ball before it sails over his head. Excellent composure. I don't know how he was able to catch up to that one. Either way, now up steps Cam Burton. And it will be a first pitch ball to Cam. 1-0 the count on the McKinley transfer. The pitch. It is in there. 1-1 now the count. Burton trying to give this ball a ride. He did so a few times during BP earlier today. A grounder right back to Carfangia. An easy flick on over to first base retires Cam for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down, and 2 ground outs from the Aviators. And now up steps the right fielder and state qualifying swimmer, Ben Craig. Craig, a very good winter campaign. Now he has an opportunity to continue to help the baseball team in his first appearance of the season last night. 2 for 3 and 1 RBI along with 1 stolen bag. 0-1 the count on Craig. A good delivery from Carfangia. The clutch and now the pitch. Hits him. A very hard 90 for Ben Craig. And that was a very painful hit. You could hear the clink even through the headset. And now the umpire will confiscate the ball. So now they might actually be checking for a substance.
Now batting number 20, Brady White.
They're going to switch it out. But either way, it is a mound visit for Warren JFK. Not what they had in mind there. Either way, Craig now at first base. He would be the tying run for the Aviators. And you can see JFK's pitcher. He's having some fun. He was ready. He was ready to offer for a full search, but not necessary. It's just one that got away from him. He will shake it off. So will Craig. Smiles all the way around. And the Aviator smiles would become even bigger if they are able to get a hit here from Brady White in the 9-hole. White so far this year, 3 for 5 with a stolen bag and an RBI. Carfangia sets, checks Craig over at first base. Slides and deals. First pitch upstairs, 1-0. Carfangia going with more of a slide delivery. He knows the speed of Craig. He does not want to give him an opportunity to take second. And even if he tries, a few seconds now drilled off by the slide. And he will continue to slide as that pitch is fouled away. 1-1 now the count. After White, we go back to the top of the order with Michael Blackwell. Taggart coming set. Slides and deals. And it is just upstairs, a good miss from Carfangia. 2-1 the count. Craig getting a little bit more generous of a lead over at first. And the throwback is not in time. Carfangia now on over at first. A good idea to throw back there. Craig was getting ready to take off. It was pretty clear based on that lead. He gets a similar one here. Carfangia, it looks like he will just let him do it this time. Slides and deals. Crank left side, and it is down the line for a base hit. Craig will take the turn. He will go 2-3. He is safe. It is a 2-out double for the Aviators. Brady White, one heck of a crack, and all of a sudden, the tying run and the go-ahead run now stand in scoring position. A very good cut from Brady White. He does it again. His great season continues. With that, now he is 4 for 6. First pitch from Carfangia is in there, 0-1 the count. But that is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Aviators. Hit number 2 on the day, and it is the second double. Blackwell had the first to begin the bottom of the first. It is in there, a great delivery, 0-2 the count. Taggart Carfangia getting back to his best. Can the Eagles get out of this jam? 0-2 the count. The pitch, fouled away. A good survival cut from Blackwell. He will see the 0-2 once again. It is paramount that he is able to put this ball in play, at least give the hustle enough time to potentially work out. Still 0-2. The pitch, off the plate. Ball 1 on Blackwell. After Michael Blackwell, it goes back to D'Angelo Fisk. Fisk already with 1 RBI today, and depending on how Blackwell does, he could have an opportunity for more. The 1-2, cranked into left field. Will it be tracked down? No, it will not be. Alliance will take the lead. Another double for Michael Blackwell. This time it brings 2 RBIs along with it. What a swing. Blackwell 2 for 2, 2 RBIs, 2 doubles, and the Aviators have responded and take their first lead. A good 2-out rally. Icky and Burton go as the first 2 hitters of the frame, then hit by pitch and 2 doubles in a row. What a start. The throwback to 2 is not in time. A good move from Carfangia, but not enough to ring up Blackwell. Fisk, as I said moments ago, an RBI to his name so far. 3-2, Alliance on top. First pitch is off the plate. 1-0 the count on Fisk. After Fisk, it goes back to Bo Davis. Warren JFK desperately wants out of this inning. The pitch, well upstairs. 2-0. Alliance firing on all offensive cylinders. The pitch. It is in there, a good get right. 2-1 now the count. Bottom two, 2-1 the count. Carfangia sets and fires. Ground ball, left field line. It is snagged over at third base. And now Blackwell is in a rundown. He will make his move back towards third. The play is not in time, but yes, they say it is. It looked like for a brief moment Blackwell got around the tag, but either way they ring him up, retiring the side. A great snag over at third base by Rink. That was not a gimme play by any means. He doesn't take the force over at one. He is able to track down Blackwell, and that will retire the side. But the Aviators, they strike back. 2 runs in the bottom of the second inning. They lead this one 3-2 over Warren JFK. Alliance flips the script and now leads 3-2 over Warren JFK. If you are just joining us, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening live on SmeeSports. For the Eagles this frame, Mealy, Carfangia, and Ryan do up 2 hits. Davis still on the mound for the Aviators. He looks for another good frame on the bump. And a good start for Davis, a first pitch strike to Mealy. Mealy 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a single in his first at-bat of the contest. Corners in for the Aviators. Here is the 0-1. Swing and a miss. A hefty cut, no contact, make it 0-2. Davis looking for what would become strikeout number 4. Davis sets, fires the 0-2. And a good eye from Mealy. He leaves that one for the Worms. 1-2 now. Alliance so far, 3 hits in comparison to JFK's 2. Mealy has 1, and so does Carfangia. Here's the 1-2. Cranked into left field, but caught easily for out number 1. Not much movement by Craig as he is able to easily step into that one. After that flyout, now up steps Carfangia. Carfangia 1 for 1 on the day, and on the mound, he has recorded a total of 1 strikeout. Corners still in for the Aviators. Davis fires, swing and a miss from Carfangia. Davis attacking low and getting a lot of golf swings from the Eagles. And that is where I believe he will live for the rest of this game. at least as long as that he is on the mound. He wants to attack down low. He wants to make something happen there. And even if it is hit, it should be a grounder. Swing and a miss. This time he elevates. Count now 0-2. 0-2 on Carfangio. 1 up, 1 down so far. Davis looking to make it 2. The pitch. It is low, and Schrader unable to grab it. 1-2 the count. Davis looking for out number 2 still. After Carfangio, Dom Ryan is due up next for Warren JFK. Here's the 1-2. Cranked into left center, and it will fall in front of Craig. A 1-out single for Carfangio. He is now 2 for 2. A good afternoon so far for Taggart. Ryan 0 for 1 on the day, steps back in the box. One of 3 strikeout victims for Bo Davis. I would expect to see Warren JFK very active on the base path for the rest of this frame. They want to get back the 2 runs they surrendered last time out. Davis slides. First pitch breaks into the zone. A beautiful offering from Davis. 0-1 the count on Ryan. Carfangio still awaits over at first base for Warren JFK. Davis will continue to operate from the slide step. Runner goes, the pitch. It is upstairs. The throw is not in time. A good tag from Blackwell, but Carfangio beats it. And now they say it's 0-2. The pitch just getting in the zone. Runner in scoring position, 1 down for the Eagles to work with. Davis sets, checks Carfangio, and fires. A low scoop from Schrader. Count now 1-2. Davis getting back to work, 1-2 the count. Davis sets and will fire to the lefty. Just out of the zone, a good miss. That will even us up at 2-2. Davis looking to win it here. Carfangio at second base for the Eagles, 1 down, top 3. Davis. And he will step over the mound and look back Carfangio. A good move from Davis. Taggart, he looks ready to steal again. You have to keep him honest over at second base. Warren JFK, they have shown time in and time out in this game that they can move on the base paths. A low ball, Schrader unable to get it, and easily into third base is Carfangio. And just as I said, Warren JFK very active on the base path. They can easily move along it. Tying run now 90 feet away from scoring. Count now 3-2. Davis looking to win the battle. He is ready. The payoff. And it runs inside. 4 straight balls in a row from Davis. Puts runners at the corners with 1 down. A great battle between Ryan and Davis. A quick lead for Bo. But in the end, it is Dom winning the day. Michael Bartone now steps in. A fly out to his name so far. I would expect to see some movement from Ryan after this pitch. Davis taking his time. He will set and fire. First pitch is up. 1-0 the count. For the time being, Ryan will stay put over at first. Davis just taking more and more time in between these pitches. No hurry from Bo. Here's the pitch. And it is off once again, 2-0. 6 straight balls in a row from Davis. He needs a get right. Bo Davis, he just needs to play catch here with Schrader. Simply just slow it down, find the spot, and hit it. Here's the 2-0. It is low, blocked by Schrader. 3-0 the count. Davis 1 ball away from loading the bases. After Bartone, it goes to Landon Snyder. Davis, he needs it here. He has to have it. Bo sets and fires. Swing and a miss. Davis back into the at-bat, 3-1 now. I don't know why he offered. 3-0 count, leave that one. But either way, we have seen Bartone have some good power already. If he's given swing away, maybe he will, as Davis will get off the mound. Bo has to be very careful. I am shocked he tried that move there. One wrong step, and all of a sudden, the worst thing for a pitcher to hear, balk. 3-1, foul tipped into the glove of Schrader. 3-2 the count. A reversal of the last at-bat, 0-2 to 3-2. This one, 3-0 to 3-2. Can Davis win it here? Runners at the corners, the payoff. Swing and a miss. Davis strikes out Bartone for out number 2. Punch out number 4 from Bo, and he is back in business. Still runners at the corners, and now up steps Landon Snyder, the shortstop. Snyder, so far in this contest, a ground out to his name. 1 run ties it, 2 gives Warren JFK the lead. Davis fires. First pitch backs out the batter, Snyder. Still some good cover in the middle infield for the Aviators. D'Angelo Fisk and Michael Blackwell, they are taking turns covering second base. You have to anticipate that steal. First and third in high school, second base becomes pretty much a gimme bag. And once again, Davis will take a step over towards third. Very close to a balk. That is not the way Alliance wants to tie this game up for Warren JFK. The pitch. Lobbed in there, and it is in the zone. Count evened up at 1-1 for Davis. For Alliance next inning, it will be, I believe, Davis, Fisk, and Reese. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the elevated pitch. 1-2 the count. Count now 1-2. Davis, 1 strike away from getting out of a very scary situation. Count 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball right side, scooped up by Iki, and the play is simple over at first base to retire the side. An easy play, but a necessary one. The second ground out of the game over to Iki, and the second one from Snyder. Alliance bends, but does not break. We go to the home half of the third inning in A-Town. It's the Aviators on top, 3-2 over Warren JFK. As we are back on at Alliance High School, score update from Thurman Munson. Through 2 innings, it is Perry up 1-0 on the Bulldogs. We will have score updates from that contest whenever we get them. A very big Federal League match in progress. First pitch of the frame is chopped foul by Davis just over to Warren JFK's dugout. You could call that one a peace offering from Davis. 0-1 the count. And as well, in other shocking news in the area, West Branch girls basketball coach Walter Shields let go after pretty much, I think, 20 years there. No losing seasons. The Shields, a very impressive tenure over there. And maybe the best thing that he is known for, being the dad of Mount Union's pretty much savior quarterback after the injury to Noah Boudry, TJ DeShields. Here's the 0-2. Cranked down the left field line, and it is through. A leadoff hit for Bo Davis, and he will go to second. The play is not in time. A head first slide from Davis puts him in scoring position. As I said yesterday, I will say it again. Bo indeed knows. Hit number 4 on the year for Davis, or hit number 4 on the game for the Aviators, and I think hit number 4 on the year for him at the same time. Accidental genius. But either way, I think they will call that a hit and a double. It just depends on how you score your book. Grounder over to second base, scooped up on the bobble. The throw 2-1 is in time, but Davis now stands in scoring position. Or now at third. A good ground out from Fisk, and now up steps Lincoln Reese. Reese, 1 RBI on the year. He looks for number 2 here with 1 down. Carfangia getting ready to work back on the mound. His first offering. Looked at by Reese. 1-0 the count. A lot of baseball happening throughout NEO today. A lot of the GCC schools beginning their campaigns. I know Brunswick, they are on right now. We will hope to have a score update from that game as well. Reese thought about it, but it is in there. 1-1. For Perry next inning, it is Rink, Cease, and Bolchok due up. A pair of ones, the pitch. Reese leaves that one down low. 2-1 the count. After Reese, Charlie Icky is due up next for the Aviators. 2-1, Davis over at third base, and Carfangia will step off of the mound. But Bo Davis having an incredible start to the year. He is proving PBR right as he was put on one of their all-state teams to begin the year. Marlington, they had 2 players get on that board. I believe it was Hetherington and Yoder. Instead of Division III, they were Division IV. 3-1 the count on Reese. The pitch. Chopped foul. That will put us at a full count 3-2. Looking forward to the next couple of games outside of the Alliance area. We will see at least 1 player on Saturday. Don Marchetta, he made Division IV all honorable mention. And then you will see 2 from Lake Catholic and Radigan and Trobenter. That game next Tuesday. Swing and a miss from Reese. A good get-right offering from Carfangia. Punch out number 2 for out number 2. And now up steps Charlie Icky, the first baseman. A ground out to his name so far. 4 hits for the Aviators in this one. 3 for Warren JFK. Carfangia looking to get out of the inning. First pitch, swing and a miss from Icky. After a leadoff double from Bo Davis, the Eagles defense starting to suffocate the Aviator offense. 0-1 the count. Carfangia, he will look for contact here on the ground. And he gets it. It's over to short, scooped up. The throw is in time. Right on cue, Carfangia forces the ground out, retiring the side. What a job by Warren JFK. If any team gives up a leadoff double, it is very rare that they do not allow a run. That's exactly what the Eagles did there. 3 complete in A-Town. It's the Aviators up by 1. This is OHSAA Baseball live on SmeeSports. Top 4 in Alliance, Ohio. A very good one on hand between the Aviators and the Eagles. 3-2 Alliance on top. First pitch is in there. 0-1 the count. Davis will battle Rink, Cease, and Bolchuk this frame. Score update from the Louisville and Massillon game. 1-1 your score through 4 innings. A lot of low-scoring affairs in this area. But then again, around this time yesterday, we said that, and look where that got us. 0-2 the count now on Rink. Rink, a strikeout looking his first time up. Davis looking for strikeout number 5 on the day. Davis comes set. Now the pitch. Thought about it, but it is scooting on in. 1-2 the count. A good layoff from Rink. Obviously, Warren JFK, they are eager to be back at the sticks. They want to tie this one up. They saw what happened with this exact scoreline last night. They don't want to be victim number 2. The 1-2. Another low offering from Davis, missing the zone. I still don't mind that offering from Bo. Challenge down low, make something happen for yourself, and get the chase. 1-2, you control this at bat. Don't give him something easy to hit. Count evened up. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Davis gets strikeout number 5, and on the throwdown, it is passed. Davis still is credited with the strikeout, but that will put Rink on first. A very weird play to score, but either way, Davis, strikeout number 5, and Rink is a dead man walking. The Eagles, they are given their break. This is where they need to strike, and it starts with Graham Cease now, who walked his first time up. Davis deals. First pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Now
batting number 15, Graham Cease.
But this is where I expect to see some small ball tendencies from JFK. They are a lower division school, made it to regional finals last year, a 3-0 loss to Hillsdale. The reason why they competed in the games before then is small ball. A lot of these teams, they don't have a lot of players, so they make things happen whenever they have their opportunities. Count now 1-1. Davis sets and slides. Swing and a miss. Cease well ahead on that offering. 1-2. A slowed down delivery from Davis. He is going deep in his bag now as he looks for out number 1. 5 strikeouts so far. He looks for 6 here. And gets it! This time it is an out. Out number 1 of the top of the 4th. A beautiful delivery from Bo Davis. On paper, 2 strikeouts in a row. But as I said, that is only out number 1. Bolchuk's turn. He struck out swinging his first time up. Can Davis continue to work out of this inning? First pitch breaks in and a ball. Obviously, only 1 man on. This isn't that much of a dangerous situation, but it is at the same time just because of how close this game is. 1 marginal error, and all of a sudden the game is blown wide open. That's what happened last night. Not saying it will happen again or on nearly as large of a stage, but it definitely can. 1-1 now the count on Bolchuk. Bolchuk last season batted just under 150. Rink gets his lead. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. After Bolchuk, we go back to the top of the order for Warren JFK with Andrew LaPala. Davis still in no hurry. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Chopped foul behind. A good survival swing from Bolchuk, and he will see the 1-2 once more. For Warren JFK, this is where they can learn from Perry last night. Get a lot of foul balls, work the count against Davis, and make him get tired. And once he gets tired, make errors. Still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A third straight strikeout from Davis. This one is out number 2. Number 7 on the game for Bo Davis. Already 3 this inning. And somehow, in some way, he could strike out the side with 4 putouts. That would be, I don't even know how you describe that. Weird, interesting, impressive, you name it. Runner goes, the pitch, it's low, blocked by the catcher Schrader. But still in at second base is Rink. 1-0 the count, and Warren JFK has the tying run in scoring position. Davis continuing to peer into the lefty. So far, 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. For the Aviators' next frame, it's the bottom of the order with Burton, Craig, and White due up. Here's the 1-0. Now 2-0. Good patience from Warren JFK. After La Paula, Lucas Mealy would step back in for the Eagles. This is a good time for Warren JFK to strike. The pitch. High pop. And it is playable. And it is caught! What a catch by Schrader! Right in front of his own dugout. He catches it on a dive, retiring the side. That is the exact play the Aviators needed defensively. Davis, 3 strikeouts in the top of the 4th. He is pitching some of the best baseball that we've seen him do in an Aviator uniform. Bottom 4. We know what happened last night in this frame. The Aviators look to repeat it when we return. Bottom of the order due up in the bottom of the 4th inning for Alliance. 3-2 the Aviators on top. If you are just joining us, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening live on SmeeSports. Carfangia's first pitch of the frame is upstairs. 1-0 the count on Burton, the McKinley transfer. Still 1-0 Perry on top of McKinley. Here's the 1-0. Another one eye level. 2 balls now on Burton. Burton so far in this contest, a ground out to Carfangia. The 2-0. Popped up right side and foul. First strike against Burton in this at-bat. 2-1 now the count. The tale of the tape so far has been Alliance's resilience. A 2-0 deficit to work towards taking down after the top of the 1st. They have worked back very nicely in this one. 3-2 the score. 1 run in the bottom of the 1st and 2 runs in the bottom of the 2nd. No damage done by either side in the 3rd. Here comes the 3-1. And it backs out Burton. It's a leadoff walk for Cam. Some insurance is now on the base path for the Aviators, and now we will see Ben Craig hit by a pitch his first time up, and now he is back in the box. Can Alliance do it again? Carfangia slides. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 the count. The question is, how aggressive do the Aviators get? Once again, 3-2 the score. The throwback to 1 is not in time. I apologize that the scoreboard read 2-0. At some point, the scoreboard, it has had a mind of its own on a number of occasions. That was one of them today. 1-0 the count. Carfangia throws back again. This one a little bit closer, but still not in time. A great idea from Carfangia. Still 1-0. The slide. Shot foul. Now 1-1 the count on the 8-hitter. Brady White, who doubled his first time up, awaits in the on-deck circle. 3-2 Alliance on top, 1-1 count, bottom 4, runner at first. The throwback is going to go wide. Burton will escape. He will go to second base, and he is in there. He takes the turn. He is going to 3. The play is not in time. Burton goes from the near corner to the far, from first to third, and Alliance has some insurance 90 feet away. What a job by Burton. Plenty of hustle there, and the Aviators look to benefit from it once again. 1-1 now the count, but Burton, plenty of speed on that lap around. Now Craig's job becomes all that much easier. Bunt shown, pulled back. And it is a ball. 2-1 the count. Carfangia sets and fires. It backs out Craig. It looked like his dugout wanted him to take that one. That would have been the second time he was hit today. 3-1 the count. Taggart trying to settle back in. The 3-1. Well, upstairs. 2 walks in a row. Puts runners at the corners with no one down. Alliance in a very good spot right now, and it is Brady White, 4 for 6 on the year. A lot of great hitting so far, and he has a chance to do even more damage here. We have a mound visit called here. This could see the end of the mound, or excuse me, of the outing on the mound for Taggart Carfangia. Coach Graffis, in the meantime, he will go and talk to Craig over at first base. A great day for Alliance so far. This week is their tour to basically tell the haters, we are here and we can make things happen. 2-0 their record so far this year, and by all means, they should really be 1-1 based off the way that Massillon played Friday, but they were able to grind that one out. So runners at the corners. Carfangia will stay on the mound, and it is Brady White trying to add an insurance run on for A-Town. A big at-bat here for the Aviators. First pitch, the bunt pulled back, the throw down to 2 is cut off. Put 2 runners now in scoring position, 1-0 the count, and Brady White has 2 eager base runners ready to come home. All it takes is 1 swing of the bat to change this game. 1-run lead for the Aviators. The pitch. It is in there. 1-1 on White. After White, Michael Blackwell would be due up next for the Aviators. Carfangia sets and fires. Chopped foul. A good amount of power, but that power driven well behind. Now 1-2. Taggart Carfangia and the Eagles in desperate need of out number 1. Runners at second and third. The pitch. Off the plate. 2-2 now on Brady White. White doing all he can. Blackwell, potentially a very, very good spot, even better than right now, awaits him. Here's the 2-2, and it is a ball, 3-2. This could load up the bases for a batter who already has 2 doubles to his name. Carfangia needs to have it here. The payoff, skied in the infield, and it is not a gimme play. It will be caught for out number 1. Snyder from short calls it off in the end. Without number 1, finally recorded by the Eagles. Now we see Michael Blackwell step in. 2 for 2, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs to his name. And the Eagles, it looks like, will intentionally walk him. Blackwell, a victim of his own success. And now up steps D'Angelo Fisk. Bases loaded for Fisk. And if you are a batter and you see the bases loaded for you intentionally, you have to take that as a little bit of disrespect. And I think that is exactly what D'Angelo will do here. First pitch is in there, 0-1. And even if Fisk doesn't get the job done, Bo Davis is in the on-deck circle, playing with fire. Here's the 0-1. Sent into right center field. A tough one called off by the center fielder for out number 2. Now the play at the plate. It is in time! What a chuck! But now they say he's safe. It was dropped. Time is called. We will see what happens now. I think Warren JFK wants it on a technicality of he did not touch one of the bags. Burton is in. He is safe. 4-2 now the score. Oh my. What a sequence. I don't even know what you say after that. Davis now up with 2 runners in scoring position. What a sequence. Davis a chance to do something here. 1-0 the count. It looked pretty good from up here. Either way, Burton able to do some damage from third. 4-2. The insurance is on. A good block. Davis immediately tells the runner no. A great heads-up play even in the box. That is not necessarily part of the job description, but either way, that prevents a potential rundown. The pitch is low. Bo Davis in a very good spot. After Davis, it is Valentino Fisk. And they will intentionally walk Davis. Intentional walk number 2. And given what Fisk did yesterday, a double, another bold choice. So the Fisks get disrespected, it seems. Both of them have a batter intentionally walked before them. But Warren JFK says no disrespect, just business. 0-1 the count. Can Valentino Fisk blow this game open for the Aviators? Here's the 0-1. Lobbed in and upstairs, 1-1. So far today, Fisk a walk and a ground out to his name. Bases loaded, 2 down for the Aviators. Carfangia sets and fires. It is low and scooped up. 2-1 the count. I think someone just yelled, that's why you wear a helmet on one that was in the dirt. 2-1, ground ball chopped, and it's past Coach Graffis. Based on his greeting today, I will not comment on that miss. But Coach Graffis, it is all smiles from him. He is having a good time. His Aviators in very good form today. 2-2 away. Carfangio looking to get out of the inning. The pitch. Chopped foul. Fisk survives. For Warren JFK, next inning, it is Mealy, Carfangia, and Ryan due up to hit. Can Fisk give the Aviators some more insurance? The 2-2, well upstairs. Full count, 3-2. After Valentino, it is Lincoln Reese due up. Runners will go on the delivery. Full count, 2 down. Runners go, the payoff. Skied over to the right side in foul territory. Called off at 1. And it will fall. Valentino Fisk will get a second chance. Very tough to see if that one was going to be caught or not. In a very good corner. I say very good corner if you don't want to see the action. Count remains full, 3-2 on Valentino Fisk. Carfangio looking to retire the side. He will step off before his next pitch. It's a big one. If it's a ball, that might be the end of his outing. Carfangio sets the payoff pitch. Cranked into left field, and it is caught on a dive! What a snag! Morrison gets it in left on one heck of an effort, retiring the side. Alliance saw 6-2 for a brief moment, but Morrison says no. How in the heck did he catch that? Unfortunately, we did not catch that one. But what a play by Morrison. The snag of a century for JFK Catholic retires the side. Still a ball game as we head into the 5th inning. Alliance will have a new arm on the mound when we return. New arm on the mound for Alliance as we enter the top of the 5th inning. It is D'Angelo Fisk relieving Bo Davis. Davis will now be playing in the field at second base. If you are just joining us, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. First pitch fouled away, 0-1 the count. It is Mealy, Carfangia, and Ryan due up this frame for Warren JFK. 0-1 the count. The pitch from Fisk, and it is in there. 2 straight strikes to begin Fisk's day on the mound. So far this season, Fisk, 4 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 1 run, 3 walks, and 1 stolen bag. The pitch, well upstairs. Count now 1-2. Mealy so far 1 for 2, a flyout and a base hit to his name. Fisk sets and fires. Sent into left field, a tough play to make, but Craig comes in and gets it for out number 1. A good play out and left, a good charge, and it gets the job done. After that flyout, now up steps Taggart Carfangio, the pitcher, 2 for 2 on the day. The Eagles down by 2, looking for a spark in this 5th inning. And it looks like their coach will give him a direct order from over at third. Usually you just have it on a sign, but this time around, it's a conference. After that brief intermission, Fisk will take back the mound. Carfangio with 1 down will look to work for the Eagles. Fisk ready to go, fires, swing and a miss. Carfangio unable to connect with that one, 0-1 the count. A good offering there from Fisk. Can he make it 0-2 once again? The wind and the delivery. Chopped foul. 0-2 on Carfangio. A good start so far for D'Angelo Fisk, but still a lot of work left to do. 4-2 Alliance on top, an insurance run crossing home in the bottom of the 4th. Fisk will set. Here's the 0-2. Cranked left side and caught at short on a dive. What a snag by Michael Blackwell for out number 2. One heck of an effort. Blackwell lays out for that one. He has been doing it all today for the Aviators. Right place, right time. And one of the plays of the game. A great dive over to his right, and the rest is history. 2 up, 2 down, and now up steps Dom Ryan. Before this pitch, Davis went over and said something to Fisk. Don't know exactly what it was. 1-0 the count on Ryan. And time has been called. It looks like we have an extra ball on the field. And it appears to be from the bullpen. It is Lucas Mealy warming up for the Eagles. 1-0 the count. Fisk sets and fires. Left field line, foul. A good crank as well, though. Ryan, he was definitely on it, but couldn't straighten it out. 1-1 now. Fisk taking his time. Shakes the first. Shakes the second. Shakes the third. Shakes the fourth. I don't think there's that many pitches in his arsenal. We'll try this one again. Still 1-1. And if he shakes off one more pitch, that will be number 5. There's the nod. It is possible. The pitch. And in the end, it is a ball. 2-1 the count. So now as a former catcher, I'm interested in seeing what the heck was shaken off. I don't think he has 5 pitches in his arsenal. He could. I could be completely wrong. Here's the 2-1. Upstairs as it backs out Ryan, 3-1. Michael Bartone, the catcher, awaits in the on-deck circle for JFK Catholic. A chance for some damage. And it is a beamer right off of D'Angelo Fisk. The throw to one is in time. D'Angelo Fisk redirects it to Davis, and Davis picks up Iki, retiring the side. Unconventional, yes, but it gets the job done. What a play. It just pings off of his glove. Davis picks it up, and when Davis has that good of an opportunity, he doesn't miss. Side retired, And now the Aviators will look to add on to their 2-run lead. Carfangio will stay on the mound when we return for the Eagles. This is OHSAA Baseball live on SmeeSports. Five, 6, and 7 due up in the home half of the 5th inning for Alliance. A longer game today than yesterday. 4-2 your score with the Aviators leading this one. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening live on SmeeSports if you are just joining us. In the 5-hole, it is Lincoln Reese. 2 strikeouts to his name so far, and he will get us underway for the home half of the 5th. Carfangio still on the mound for Warren JFK. Lucas Mealy was warming up in the top of the 5th inning, so we might see him come in soon. The first pitch from Carfangio. It is a good delivery. 0-1 the count. Reese looking to make amends after striking out his first 2 times up. Thought about that one. This time it's in the dirt. 1-1. A good eye there from Reese. Obviously, as I said, after striking out twice, he wants redemption. He wants it here, but he needs to be patient in waiting for it. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Carfangio continues to have Reese's number. 1-2 on Reese. Carfangio looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. The wind, the pitch. Chopped foul over towards 3rd, and there it is. Coach Graff is able to scoop it up at 3rd. Another great opportunity for Coach Graff is this time a clean grab. Count remains 1-2 on Reese. The pitch. Chopped into the backstop. It will remain 1-2. For a second, it looked like Bartone was able to catch up and snag it, but in the end, the answer is no. For the 3rd time in a row, we will have the 1-2 pitch. Carfangio sets and fires. Chopped foul again. A good fight from Lincoln Reese to get the home half of the 5th started. For those who were with us yesterday, we did not get this far in that game. Count remains 1-2. Carfangio looking to win it here. The pitch. Once again, chop foul. Another one over to the left side. So many foul balls off to that left side. Reese just trying to time it up. Once again, we will see the 1-2 pitch. And this time it's a ball. Count evened up at 2-2. A good take from Reese as he looks to battle his way back in. A great battle so far in regard to foul contact. The wind, the pitch, left field line, and foul again. The ball has a magnet towards that left field line. Reese still can't break through. That has to be foul ball, I think number 5 at least of this at bat. A QAB from Reese. Carfangio trying to win it here. And time is called by Reese. Carfangia this time is ready to go, and so is Reese. Here comes the 2-2. Sky to right side, and you guessed it, it's foul. A very good battle from Lincoln Reese. He just needs one that he can straighten out. And so far, he has been unable to find it. Still a 2-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Chopped foul again. This at-bat has gone on for, I think, almost 3 to 4 minutes now, at least. Carfangia, he is starting to catch on to what is happening. We might be here all night at this rate. Still 2-2 the count. The pitch. And it is off the plate. A great miss from Carfangia. 3-2 the count. Double-digit pitches for this at-bat. Finally, we get to the payoff. And it is in there. Strike 3 called. Carfangia has to wait a long time, but he finally strikes out Reese. The third time today he has done so. This one is out number 1. What a battle. And given how long that one was, I would not be surprised to see a few more long at-bats. But that appears to be changing. A new arm will be on the mound for Warren JFK. Carfangia, his day will end. Based on the action that we saw a little bit ago, I wouldn't be surprised to see Mealy step on the mound. He will get an ovation from the traveling JFK Catholic fans. So now the question is, who is brought in? Once again, it was Mealy warming up a little bit ago. And it will be Lucas Mealy on the mound for Warren JFK. An elongated at-bat from Reese. It comes out as a strikeout, but in the end, he forces a new arm for the Eagles. Mealy coming up to pitch when we return. This is OHSAA Baseball live on SmeeSports. Lucas Mealy now on the mound for Warren JFK. Moving on over to second base in place of him is Carfangia. But Mealy with one down will still have his work cut out for him with the Eagles trailing by 2. It's Iki and Burton who he will face to begin his outing. The first pitch of this at-bat is grounded to third. The throw across the diamond is in time. One pitch from Mealy and one out recorded.
Now batting number 3, Cam Burton.
With 2 down, now up steps Cam Burton.
Now batting number 16.
And in the end, they change it out. It's still a Cam, but instead of Burton, it's Cam Jones. I believe that is the first change in the order that Alliance has made tonight. Ground ball over to second base. The throw is in plenty of time. Carfangia retires the side. 2 pitches from Mealy and 2 outs recorded. Great efficiency from the relief pitcher. We head to the 6th inning in Alliance. The Aviators on top 4-2 against JFK Catholic. Bartone, Snyder, and Rink do up this frame for Warren JFK. The Eagles need a spark. Down by 2, down to their final 6 outs. If you are just joining us, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening live on SmeeSports. D'Angelo Fisk now on the mound for the Aviators. This is his 2nd inning of work, and the first pitch to Bartone is fouled away. 0-1 the count. Looking back at this game so far, 2 runs in the first for Warren JFK, 1 for the Aviators. Alliance, after Goose egging the Eagles, put 2 on the board of their own, and then an insurance run tacked on in the bottom of the 4th. That is the damage so far. 0-2 the count, a great delivery from Fisk. But Warren JFK has struggled a lot since that first frame. It looked like they were going to be able to go blow for blow with the Aviators, but Alliance has just done better in this game. Count at 0-2. The pitch. Cranked down the left field line, and it is in play fair! That is one way to get a rally going. Bartone is into second base standing. A leadoff double for JFK Catholic. Well, forget what I said. JFK is right back in it. One swing of the bat can change a game for the better. And that was one great cut. I mean, he could not have pieced that any better. And now the tying run steps into the box. It is Trevin Rink. Or excuse me, Landon Snyder. Rink is in the on-deck circle. Fisk will check the runner over at second base and fire. Cranked into left field, but caught beforehand. Michael Blackwell, his 2nd diving catch of the game, retires Snyder for out number 1. That ball would have screamed into right center field. A little bit less power on the final catch opposed to when it was initially hit, but still a great bit of contact from Snyder, just not in the right spot. Now Rink steps in. The pitch. Lobs in. Ball called on the drop. 1-0 the count. Warren JFK, a good start to the frame, but it can still get better. They need at least 1 run from this. The pitch. It is in there. 1-1 now the count. Everything becomes a little bit more tactically charged now for JFK Catholic. They need runs. They need it quick. Only 5 outs to work with. How did they get it done? The answer might be with swinging away. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. Fisk trying to battle for Alliance. Bartone still at second base for the Eagles. The check and the pitch. Cranked into center field, still going back, and it is caught. Brady White able to track it down for out number 2, but tagging up to third is Bartone. Once again, that is why Brady White is the trusted center fielder for Alliance and has been for a number of years. A very difficult ball to track down. It looked really good off the bat. He was on his back foot a little bit more than he wanted to there, but he was still able to catch up. Cease now steps in, runner at third, 2 down. Warren JFK, they need a run here. First pitch is a ball as it is pounced upon by Schrader. It looked like he kind of stumbled trying to keep control. One ball on Cease. Fisk sets and fires. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike now. And this is the nitty-gritty of this inning. I've said it a couple of times. I'll say it again. The Eagles need a run here. You have a runner 90 feet away. You cannot strand him. Count 1-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fisk gets the swing on the high heat. Now 1-2. One, 2 the count. Fisk sets, fires, and it is off the plate, 2-2. Fisk just trying to continue to be locked in. He needs it here, and so do the Eagles. A battle of wills in the top of the 6th. Here's the 2-2, well upstairs. Full count on Cease. Freddie Bolchuk, the first baseman, awaits in the on-deck circle. A big at-bat for him if he gets up. Fisk trying to win it here. Here's the 3-2. Skied in the infield. It might be a tough one to track, and it is caught on the mound by Fisk, retiring the side. A leadoff double from Bartone was menacing, but the Aviator defense hangs on and makes sure yet another goose egg goes on the board for the Eagles. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning in A-Town. Still all to play for in this one. Alliance on the prowl for insurance, up 4-2 against JFK Catholic. Eight, 9, and 1 due up for the Aviators in the bottom of the 6th inning. Potentially the final ups of the game for Alliance. They want some insurance before they get back on defense. 4-2 your score. If you are just joining us, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Ben Craig steps in. He has been hit by a pitch and has walked so far in this contest. Mealy in now for Carfangia. He came in last inning, and it's a leadoff liner down the left field line. Craig takes the turn. He is into second easily. It is a leadoff double for Ben Craig. That will help the Aviators a lot. Just like Bartone, Alliance is able to get a leadoff double. And down that left field line, no less. A beautiful liner just lollipopping down. Runner in scoring position, no one down. And now up steps Brady White. White, a chance to get some insurance. Bunt shown, pulled back, off the plate. It's a 1-0 count. White so far a double and a pop out to his name. A good game from the Aviators. 5 hits in comparison to the 4 of JFK. Bunt shown and pulled back, but it's in the zone. 1-1. A lot closer of a contest this time out in comparison to last night. But last night, a very entertaining game. 1-1 runner at second base. The pitch from Mealy. Chopped into the glove on a light tip. 1-2. After White, we go back to the top of the order with Michael Blackwell. 1-2. Ground ball over towards short. The throw to 3 is in plenty of time, and there is the tag. White will reach on the fielder's choice, but the Eagles get the lead runner.
Now batting number 2, Michael Blackwell.
And all of a sudden, a good situation just becomes a runner at first, 1 down. I get why he moved then, but you see the ball over at short. You take a second, you stop. You don't continue your run there. It's a tough one for the Aviators, one that I am sure they will look back at and see what they could have done differently. It's Blackwell's turn. Ground ball left side. This time it is through between short and third. Put runners at first and second now with 1 down. A double, a 2 RBI double, a walk, and a base hit. Michael Blackwell, what a game. And now an opportunity for Fisk. Fisk so far, 2 RBIs on sacrifices. First pitch strike, 0-1 the count. After Fisk, it goes to Bo Davis. Bo Davis still has a win intact on the mound. Here's the pitch. Chop down the line to first, and the play is made for out number 2. Bolchak able to easily step on the bag. And now up steps Bo Davis. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 down. He wants that win on the mound, and this is one way that he could fortify it. 4-2 Alliance on top, bottom of the 6th inning. Runs 7 and 8 in scoring position. The pitch. Perfectly in there from Mealy. 0-1 the count. For the Eagles, next time up, it is Bolchak, LaPala, and Mealy due up to hit. 1 strike. The offering. Ground ball foul to the left side. Now 0-2 on Davis. JFK Catholic needs this strikeout here. 2 strikes on Davis, 4-2 Alliance on top. 1 swing of the bat can really change this one. Here it is. Cranked into right field, still going back, and it is down! Bo Davis, 2 RBIs! He is into second base. He will take the turn. He is going to third. The play is not in time! It is a 2 RBI triple for Bo Davis! 6-2 Alliance on top. What a cut. What a swing. 2 RBIs for Bo Davis. 2 for 3 on the day. And 2 extra base hits. What a day for Bo. The Eagles were so close to getting out of that jam, but Bo Davis takes matters into his own hands. Here's the 1-2 from Mealy. Ground ball left side over to short. The throw across the diamond is in time, retiring Fisk and the side. But Bo Davis, one swing of the bat, and Alliance goes from being up by 2 to up by 4. 6-2, the Aviators on top. JFK Catholic needs 4 when we return. Final 3 outs of the game potentially for the Eagles. Alliance looking for win number 3 on SmeeSports. Brennan Santana now up to bat for JFK Catholic. He will pinch hit for Bolchuk. It is Santana, LaPala, and Mealy due up in the top of the 7th inning. Final ups for JFK Catholic. They trail by 4. If you are just joining us, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening live at Alliance High School. The pinch hit looks to spark new life into the Eagles offense. First pitch is a strike, 0-1 the count. Fisk has put in some really good work on the mound since coming in for Bo Davis. Both have done exceptional this season on the mound, and it looks like yet another great outing. Now 1-1 as that pitch misses off the plate. We are now 2 hours into the ball game. A little bit longer than yesterday. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a half swing, half chop. 1-2 the count. After Santana, we go back to the top with LaPala. And time has been called. Alliance, their next game is Thursday here against Cuyahoga Falls, then Friday against Green. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fisk gets the punch out for out number 1. One down, 2 more outs for the Eagles to work with, and now we see Andrew LaPala. A walk, a ground out, and a pop out to his name so far. It is righty versus lefty here for the second at-bat of the 7th. Lobbed in, but off the plate, 1-0. After LaPala, Lucas Mealy becomes the final hope for the Eagles. It's a 1-0 count. The pitch. In there, 1-1. A good get right from Fisk. Still the battle continues. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fisk taking plenty of time on the mound, a little bit more than usual. The pitch. And it is a strike. 1-2 on LaPala. Fisk in great form tonight. D'Angelo coming set. Here's the pitch. Sent into center field, a good amount of power. Brady White gets underneath it and retires LaPala for out number 2. Alliance can sound their final countdown. Lucas Mealy, the last line of offense, steps in for the Eagles. 6-2, Alliance on top, and they are ready to close this one out. It's righty versus righty. 2 up, 2 down so far in the frame. The pitch. First pitch is a ball to Mealy. 1-0 the count. Alliance, they are confident. They are ready to confirm a 3-0 start to the season. Here's the 1-0. It's in there, 1-1. Schrader unable to keep that one in the glove. For JFK Catholic tomorrow, they will host Cardinal Mooney, a very tough matchup. 1-1, the pitch. Fouled away. JFK Catholic down to their final strike. Count 1-2. D'Angelo Fisk looking to seal the deal. Mealy trying to keep the Eagles alive. The pitch, liner through on the ground. Mealy holds up and is able to get a 2-out single, and JFK Catholic still has some life. Taggart Carfangia now steps in for JFK Catholic. 2 down, runner at first. Still an opportunity for him to move Mealy along the base path. And time has been called in the box. But right now the parting line appears to be Bo Davis's exclamation point of a 2 RBI triple. Fisk coming set. Will slide and fire. First pitch upstairs, 1-0 the count. But this is the exact start Alliance dreamed of for this season. Massillon, Perry, and JFK Catholic, 3 really heavy hitters, and a 3-0 start. 2-0 the count. But Warren JFK, they are trying to fight their way back in. They still have some life. They just need to find a couple of good hits in a row. And they need it now. No more time left to work with. The 2-0, and it gets past. That will put Mealy in scoring position for the Eagles. 3-0 the count. So now the tying run is, I believe, in the hole for JFK Catholic. 3-0, no pressure to swing from Carfangia. And Fisk will look the runner back to second base. Blackwell and Davis giving some cover over at second base for the Aviators, trying to keep Mealy on. Davis definitely close enough for the ball. 3-0, and it is upstairs. Carfangia draws the walk, and that will put 2 runners on, 2 down. Now up steps Dom Ryan. Bartone, who doubled his last time up, is in the on-deck circle, and he would be the tying run for JFK Catholic. Fisk needs to settle in and get the job done here. No guarantees quite yet. The pitch. Grounder, and it is still in play. Iki gets it, steps on first, and that will do it. Warren JFK almost spoils the Aviator party, but Iki is able to snag that one on the right field line, step on first, and end the game. Your final score, Alliance 6, JFK Catholic 2. The Aviators now 3-0 on the year. A great job from them. They started this game down 2-0. They had to work from behind. 2-1. then 3-2, then 4-2, and then the big play to put this game to bed from Bo Davis. A 2 RBI triple smoked into right field. That was one heck of a way to call this one over. The Aviators 3-0. They will put their undefeated record on the line come Thursday as they will welcome in Cuyahoga Falls for a late afternoon/evening clash, 5:30 p.m. first pitch. As well, on Friday, they will host Green. We will not be here for that one, but we will be here on Thursday. And as well, we will be making the trip out to Akron to Skeels Field as the Aviators take on St. Vincent St. Mary at the University of Akron. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and SmeeFist2024 on Twitter, and subscribe to the SmeeSports YouTube channel and enable push notifications to be notified when I upload or go live. Trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of this calendar year. So, if you are new, go down below and subscribe. It costs nothing, and it greatly helps out our efforts here at SmeeSports as we cover the greater Stark County area along with the Cleveland area, with Stark County an emphasis on Alliance and Marlington High Schools, and in Cleveland an emphasis, at least in spring, on Holy Name Baseball. But that will do it from Alliance High School. The Aviators win it 6-2. You can catch this game always here on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. As well, if you live in the city of Alliance, be on the lookout in the next couple of weeks as you will see this game re-air on Spectrum Channel 1022 Alliance. I have been Nathan Smee saying so long from Alliance High School. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you on Thursday as the Aviators do battle with Cuyahoga Falls.